We come to you live on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by the pride of Plainfield, New Jersey. It's Jay Williams.
Look at you, giving my hometown some love. Respect to the Queen City. It's going to be a big-time game tonight. Let's see who's ready to play on the floor.
You're a king in those parts. You never forget where it all began. And we're ready to start this one at midcourt. Nuggets start with the basketball. Nikola Jokic, he's never made the playoffs, but upon further review, he is a special center.
Got that 5-year extension for $146 million, and I'm willing to say this, he will be one of the future centers in the game.
Hornets have the basketball. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Flashing, bump him, bump him, bump him. Come on, yo. Come on, yo. Come on, yo. Right.
Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Jamal Murray buries it on the catch and shoot.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up a 3.
Nikola Jokic, huge block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Jay, I'm surprised he had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Nikola Jokic has got 2 shots coming. A career 83% free throw shooter. First one, count it. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Oh, he can't connect.
Hey, I'm gonna have you help over here.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Nikola Jokic.
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Jay, they're lucky they get the ball back. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Free throw up and good, and the 3-point play puts them up early in this one. Denver ball right now. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. They go to Jokic, down low. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximal effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
And he connects on the first free throw.
Good shot. There you go. Good shot, baby.
So he hits the first, misses the second. Stuffs it down with authority.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
I got ball. I got yours.
Here comes the screen. To Jokic. Oh, he had him there for a second. That's no good. Nice pass to set things up.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
To Jokic. Down to 5 on the 24. Has a chance. Can't connect.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short on the shot.
And count the basket.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas, or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? Not done yet. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration. Long heave from three-quarters court. First quarter in the books. The Hornets out in front. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Hornets at the controls of this one. Easy path to the rim.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
I got ball.
To Jokic. Gets to the basket and scores.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Changes coming from both sides right now. To Miles Bridges. Has a look. Not going down for him this time. Trying to cash in. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Nuggets have the possession. Here comes the screen.
Watch the screen left.
Driving right to the basket. And they call the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Knocks down the first. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Murray into the front court. Trailing by 14. That's going to be out of bounds. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. And that one is out. Nuggets with the basketball.
Here we go.
To Miles Bridges. Bobby Portis swats it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Gets it in the left corner. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Jokic. Nothing going here on that drive. Knocks it down off the step back.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender did.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. It's Denver's ball. Surveys the floor. Here comes the screen. Shot clock winding down. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
The great defenders, the ones that really earn their paycheck, or the ones that refuse to be screened. You stuck to that screen like Velcro.
From the painted area, won't go down. Has a chance? Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one.
You see, the great playmakers see the shot before it ever happens. They recognized how they were being guarded on the previous set, and then they make the necessary adjustments.
Gets it to go, and the foul.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Free throw good. A three-point play as they move in front here just before the break.
I got him. Here we go. Here we go.
That misses with 2 seconds to go. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
With your halftime report.
Absolutely dominated the competition in the first half.
And the offensive glass was their domain. They scored plenty of second chance points, asserting themselves in the paint. Have a look at the leading scores. For the Charlotte Hornets, the Nuggets did a lot of things wrong in that opening half.
At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely.
These are the guys getting buckets for the Denver Nuggets.
Game track. Second chance points. Player of the half.
I'm ready to skip ahead and just get this guy player of the game. You can tell he's on his way to a special game. No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half.
Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Fellas, back to you.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? Charlotte basketball. Cruises inside for 2.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
To Miles Bridges. Not going to have it this time.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Throws it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help.
Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Charlotte has the board. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
Here's lesson number 1. When you allow a player like that the freedom of space to dance with the ball, there's no telling what kind of break dance move they might hit you with.
Here comes the screen. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Denver's got it. Off the assist.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
And breaks it up.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
First try, no good. Misses the second as well. Rozier into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
What was once a tight space is no longer. There is absolutely no way the defender can recover after that move.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Hornets right now in possession. Layup goes down. Well done.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Let's go. Let's play deep, play deep, play deep.
To Miles Bridges. Denver with 4 to shoot. Miles Bridges has a look. Not that time.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short on the shot.
And a nice finish at the rim. Straight on 3. At the buzzer. There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. It's been all Hornets. It's the Nuggets with the basketball to start the 4th quarter, and they've really had very little go right for them on either end of the floor.
Remember that old line, your attitude determines your altitude? But when you see dejected faces on the sideline, that poor body language gave you an impression that they had no chance to win this game.
Slams it down.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him, make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
To Rozier. Oh, ferocious slam inside. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on a defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is, though.
Me neither.
All right.
With the interception.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Whoa, what a finish.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
New blood coming in for both sides.
Got ball. Got ball.
No good. Defense catching a break there.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Short jumper off the mark. Nice pace, sets it up and slams it down.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right...
There it is, Nikola Jokic with the putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Ah, rocking the rim.
It's almost like he had the defender on a string, and he's the puppet master.
To Jokic.
Hey, watch this screen left.
Oh, Nikola Jokic. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
Old school equals high percentage.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Whoops, that won't go. Murray with it. His guys down big. Here comes the screen. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Bread and butter. And there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Can't connect. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Lets it fly from long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Stuffs it down with authority. Deep 3 at the buzzer. It's the Hornets with the victory. They're now 2-0 in this young season. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports wrap up. The Charlotte Hornets could not have been more dominant in this game. What really stood out for me is how many times they scored on second effort plays. It takes heart to keep up that kind of execution, and these guys were relentless. The Hornets can point to these guys for their scoring output.